You've been in this a million times in terms of these short turnarounds, these quick like you play Sunday, you got to play Thursday here, and you got to go on the road here. What for you, just mentally, what do you have to do to make sure that you're prepared and ready to go on Thursday?
Man, you just gotta speed up your recovery process. Yeah, man, get in the bed. Try to rehydrate. And then outside of that, man, it's just trying to gather as much information as you can. Without trying to cram your brain. That way you could go out and just play fast.
What have you seen from just how Stafford has played the last few weeks, and what is kind of the thing he's been doing right to get that thing going for them for that
Yeah, I
offense?
mean Stafford has always been a really good quarterback. His arm talent, his feel for the game, anticipation, all those things are elite. I think what's different for those guys is really just the run game and Kyron, and his ability to come in and just run the ball downhill because it feeds into I think which is their philosophy is to be able to run the ball and then play action pass. So run game has come along, and then obviously guys like Cooper being healthy definitely opens things up for him.
Do you have I guess, does this team have that kind of sense of excitement when you're looking at the standings? You're seeing all those teams bunched up there for those, final playoff spots. You're looking at the division. You're tied there. These 3 games is that sense of like urgency, but also at the same time, it's like, hey, we're right in it. Like it's
Yeah. I mean, I think obviously we been able to kind of win 2 games, and so if we able to get this one, I think it'll be a good feeling for us going forward. I mean, you just want to play your best football, at the right time. And so, it probably was a moment, right, in the middle of the season where we didn't think we would be in a situation, right? And so here we are. We just got to do a good job of really just taking it 1 game at a time, finishing strong. But tomorrow night, no doubt about it, it's a really, really important game for us.
Tyrann, I think DeMario's message to the team was something like, be the noise or bring the noise. So I mean, that seemed to translate into a fast start and the sense of urgency you want to see play out on the field. I mean, do you think that's translating out of the field?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're coming along. Obviously, it's never perfect, when you play football. But these last 2 weeks, I think we've really come along. You see more guys smiling in the locker room, really enjoying, being around, each other. And so, like I said, man, we just got to keep that momentum going and do a good job of, doing what we've done, the last few weeks is, keep teams out of the end zone, try to take the ball away and, just play good team ball.
Does this team have as good of a 1-2 punch at wide receiver as you've seen on tape this season?
Nah, they pretty good. I won't lie about it. And I think anytime, it's a lot of great players in this league. But I think when you pair them with the quarterback that kind of sees the game and feels the game the way they do, I think, a lot of times you feel like it's hard to stop those guys. But, we're confident in what we got in our room, and, we're going to challenge those guys, from the first play to the last.
And what makes Cooper Kupp such a unique challenge?
I mean, he's special, man. His route running ability, his ability to create separation, in coverage, off the line of scrimmage, his blocking, and he's a heady player. He's really smart. Obviously he's not, the fastest guy in the world, the biggest guy in the world, but I think the way he plays, he plays really big time football.